Everyone, it's Norma and I am doing a video. Unbelievable, but it's been like a monsoon rain today, so I did not go down to Ohio to see my mom. So I have a rare day at home and I finished all my chores, lit up all my candles, and I'm like, hey, I might as well do a video since I'm home and I have some extra time on my hands. So here we go. I'm going to run through basically everything fairly quickly. I did change up my decor. I took down all my Christmas stuff. And I kind of did like just a simple winter theme. And I'm going to kind of do the same format I did in my last video. I'm just going to run through quickly, tell you what I'm burning. And then at the end, I will do a slideshow with a picture of the candles that I've been burning so you can see them a little bit better. Because of course, everything is in a hurricane. So we're going to start here tonight. And what I am burning is Yankee Candle Lake Sunset. And this one has been doing pretty good. It's, I started this right after Christmas, and it's more than halfway done. It's probably about a third of the way done. So it's been doing fairly well. The only thing is I'm trying to figure out if I should stop burning in this location. This is in my bathroom. I'm on the toilet, but you can't see it. But every time I burn a candle here, I get soot on the wall. And even though I have an Illuminate, it keeps happening. And I always make sure I only burn a single wick candle here because of this. But it's still happening. I thought I had solved the problem by just burning Yankees with the Illuminate. But it's still happening. And the other issue is, this is the one spot in my condo, which I have a very small condo, that I can't see, like when I'm in the main area. I have to actually come in here to see it. And I have been known to leave candles burning here during the day when I go to work. So I'm at the point now, I'm thinking, as much as I love having a candle burning here, I'm thinking I need to stop and put like a luminaire here, because it's just probably not the best spot to be burning. So yeah, I'm a bit struggling with myself, but we'll see. Okay, then over here in my tall dresser, I just have a couple of tea lights going in Yankee Candles, Fresh Cut Roses. I do not remember the name of this collection. It came out a few years ago. It was like a pink and gold mosaic, and I just think it's real pretty. For the most part, I did do like a winter theme, like white, silver, gold, ivory, but in my bedroom, I decided to go pink. As you can see over here. So of course I have my swans, they're pink and black. And so right now this candlescape is like really, I'm really loving this candlescape because the black scroll holders with the pink fractal from Yankee Candle totally go with my pink and black swans. I always have my pink and black swans out because I just have, one, I have no place to put them. Two, I love them, but pink doesn't really go with most of my decor. I'm more of a purple blue girl. So I'm really happy to actually have a candlescape where it's matching perfectly. I just love the fractal holders in these scroll holders. I just think it's just a match made in heaven. And so I have, what do I have going on? I have a small tumbler in Yankee Candle Pink Sands. I have a votive in Pink Sands. And I do the same thing on this side. Basically, they mirror each other. But look at that shadow. Isn't that cool? I think that's so cool. Anyway, so Yankee Candle tumbler in, the small tumbler. Pink Sands, votive in Pink Sands. And then over here, I actually was burning this in the fractal holder. This is the Trap Mediterranean Fig that I did a haul on not that long ago. And you guys, I absolutely love this candle. It is Mediterranean Fig, or I think they call it Tuscan Fig, Melon, and Blonde Woods. To me, it's a beautiful scent. Sadly, when I went to the garden center after the holidays, most of the candles were gone except for the trap candles. They were not on clearance. So I did pick up one, again at full price. But I love this scent. It will probably be a staple for me because that's how much I really like it. And as you can see, it's almost gone. So I was afraid it was going to go out while I was filming the video. So I brought out my Kringle candle, which is also called Mediterranean Fig. This is a Kringle country candle, which I love this scent too. I mean, it's one of my favorites. Sadly, this is my last jar. Sometime this year, I'm going to have to do a Kringle order because like I'm out of Christmas. This is my last one for the Mediterranean Fig. And yeah, I can't be without these things. And I'm almost out of daylights, which is what I have in my pink and gold mosaic holders. I did have two daylights that were the same scent. So I did have an oaken fig, which to me, I'm mostly smelling the fig that's in the Mediterranean Fig. So obviously those go together. And this one, I forget what it's called. I think it's berry balsamic or something like that. Balsamic berry. It's something with berry and balsamic. But everything kind of blends together. So I think it's a really good combination. I mean, my bedroom smells amazing right now. But yeah, I like this. If I had to pick one, I might have to go with this one. But these do burn fairly quickly. I mean, maybe like 2 weeks, then I'm done. And, you know, like at $30 a candle, it's a little expensive. But I absolutely do love the scent. But I will, you know, both of these will probably always be with me. Yeah, so that's my bedroom. So let's move on to the computer room. Okay, so you guys, I'm so mad at myself. I ran out of AA batteries, and this looks like nothing without these trees lit up. They do light up. It's pretty cool when it's lit up. Without it, it's kind of boring. But anyway, it is what it is. So this is a snowflake holder that I got from White Barn a few years ago. And in it, I am burning Yankee Candle Sugar Apple. And I have to say, I'm really enjoying it. Sugar Apple is one of those scents that I was like on the fence about. Because sometimes when I smell it, it smells like a caramel apple. And then sometimes to me, it smells like burnt sugar. And so it was one of those scents I was like, I don't know. But I'm trying to like go through, you know, some scents that I've had for a while that I just never got around to. I had a really hard time actually trying to figure out what to burn in January. And I decided to just kind of burn things that have been around that, you know, I've been on the fence about, or I just never got around to, or I have multiples of. It's kind of a hodgepodge, but it's actually working out really well. So I do have 2 sugared apples going on in this room. Sadly, I only had one of the snowflake holders. Usually I buy 2 of everything, but I only had one of those. So I brought out, I think this was called Radial. Oh, you can see my sugar apple in there. Yeah. So, and I love how these punched metal holders make the designs on the wall. For some reason, my snowflake one isn't showing up that well, but this one is doing a little bit better job. But yeah, so I'm actually really enjoying my sugared apple. With the 2 of them going in this room, it is definitely scenting the room and spilling out into the hallway. Oh yeah, you can see a little bit of the reflection. It just doesn't seem to show as much on the other wall. I don't know, maybe because of the curtain. Okay, so back in my hall bathroom, I found some Votives and Bundle Up, which I can't remember exactly what that scent is. I think it's like a vanilla mint type. I remember I could smell mint when I was sniffing them. You know, they're a little bit old, but I had nothing else to go with the candle that I'm burning over here, which is Yankee Candle's Warm Woolen Mittens from my Favorite Things collection. And as you guys know, this candle was, you know, it was out a while ago. And then they brought it back, what was it, Oh, God, it's been longer than that. I've lost all track of time. I used to be like really on top of everything, but they brought it back a few years ago, and apparently their license with the Sound of Music expired, so it may not come back. And I know this was a favorite with a lot of people. Warm Woolen Mittens is basically like a laundry type scent, with a little bit of warmth to it. I actually like this scent. It's not very strong. It's, kind of light, but it's got a beautiful label, which you will see in the slideshow. And it's actually been doing fairly well. I've had no issues with the burn. I just started my candles not that long ago, so they haven't pulled out. But it's actually been burning well. It's just not the strongest thrower, unfortunately. Okay, I just brought this one out today, and I know a lot of you will probably go crazy when you see this one. This is Bath and Body Works Snow Day, and I know this one was really popular when it first came out, and it hasn't come back as far as I know, not even as any kind of repackage. And it's actually doing pretty well. I believe the scent notes are vanilla, mint, and pine, or something like that. To me, it's okay. I'm not like a huge mint vanilla fan. So it was, I never really got around to burning this one. Plus, I knew it was like a very rare candle. So I kind of kept it. But it's time. It's time to burn it. I'm trying not to hoard. I'm trying to use what I have. But you see, it's got a really good wax pull. But yeah, there you guys have it. Snow day. Then over here is my first winter candlescape, I guess. And I gotta apologize for my washing machine. I've been home all day doing laundry and dishes and laundry and dishes and vacuuming and mopping, and yeah, you know how it goes. So anyway, what do I have? I have a Kringle candle. Oops, I'm down a wick. Okay, there we go. I know a lot of you guys love the 2 wicks and the 3 wicks, but I swear they are a bane on my life because I always end up having 1 wick go out and I don't pay attention, and before you know it, I got, one big hole and 1 wick that's not doing anything. But anyway, this is a Kringle candle. It's no longer available. I believe it's called Winter Woods. Well, you'll see when I do the slideshow, but I believe it's called Winter Woods. It's an interesting scent. It has like incense and orange and wood and I think pepper. It's an interesting scent. I kind of like it, but it's not like a favorite of mine. So even if it was still available, it probably wouldn't be a repurchase. It is a good thrower. Out of all the candles that I have going on, I mean, I can definitely pick this one out. So it's doing well that way. We'll see. It's, I'm not even halfway done with it yet. The set, like I said, the set is really interesting. And what made me buy it was the fact that it had incense in it. But what I try to do in my big room is I was kind of going like with an orange woody type theme because those were the candles that I had on hand and I wanted to use, and so nothing is like exactly the same. It's kind of a weird conglomerate of candles, but I think they all work together. Then in the votive snowflake holders, I just have unscented white votives from Partylight. Then over here on my table, I have my snowflake holder, which I think I've had, like, I put it out every year because I just love it so much. It's from Yankee Candle. Their accessories have gone downhill, people. Thank goodness, because my bank account can't afford to buy anymore and I have no storage room left. So I'm very glad I have the ones that I have. But this was one of their best ones, I think, this snowflake collection. And I have the little red cardinals, also from Yankee Candle. So in the snowflake holder, I have the Colonial Candle that I bought at my garden center. And what's the name of it? I forget. Oh my goodness, I forget. But it's like an orange orange cinnamon type scent. When I smelled it at the garden center, I said that it reminded me a lot of the Voluspa Mandarino Canelo candle, which I really like, but this was a little bit cheaper. It's from the Baker, I think 1909 collection. So you'll see a picture when I do my slideshow. I think it's called, was it called Cinnamon Bark? I think it's called Cinnamon Bark, but it's like an orange cinnamon type scent. And it's been doing pretty well. If you can see inside, it's a 2-wick. So it is a beautiful scent. So over here is my problem child candle. This is Bath and Body Works Winter. And you can see what's going on here. I have been dealing with puny wicks all day long. I finally had to dump out some wax. So it's actually, believe it or not, this is a much better than what it was doing before. Before the flames were so tiny you could hardly even see them. So this is an older version of Winter. I don't remember what year it came out, but I've had it for a while because I haven't bought any Winter recently at all. And I love the scent. It reminds me a lot of Kringle's First Snow, which I also have burning, which you'll see in a minute. But yeah, the performance on this is pretty darn disappointing. So over here is my other winter candlescape. It's very similar to the other one that you saw. And once again, I have unscented Votives from Partylight. And over here is the Kringle's First Snow, which as you can see is doing great. So yeah, like for some reason I think, did First Snow get discontinued? I know it was really popular with a lot of people. But for some reason, I'm thinking it got discontinued. I'd have to go on the Kringle website to check for sure. But it's, you know, once again, like that orange woody scent. It's a nice scent. I like it. And then I got my pine cone pedestal from Homeworks. I think I forgot to show you that on the other one. This is actually like a crystal tree I just got as a Christmas present. I'm not sure where it's from. I think it's from Hobby Lobby. Oh, thank goodness the dryer finally stopped. So last but not least, we're at my coffee table and I'm sitting down and relaxing. So what do I have? I actually have a Colonial Candle that I've had for a while, and I finally decided it was time to burn it. And you guys, this has been going on all day. I have not put it out since I lit it this morning, and as you can see, it is pulled out, but it took a while. This is the 22-ounce one, and it's called Pear and Cedar, I believe. I think that's what it's called. So it's an interesting scent. I'm not even sure why I bought this one, but for some reason I did. It must have been on clearance. And it kind of smells exactly what the name implies, pear and cedar. It's probably a little bit more heavy on the cedar to my nose. It's okay. It's like I wouldn't get it again if it was still available, and I'm pretty sure it was discontinued. But it looks pretty. It's got, you know, the snowflakes, and yeah, it is a pretty looking candle. And I know it looks kind of Christmassy because it's green, but I couldn't find a red candle or a white candle from Colonial because I wanted to burn a Colonial candle. And this one worked with the sets, so that's how it goes. And I have the little heart votive holders. I can't remember where I got those from. I don't think I got them from Yankee Candle. I think they might have been like from Myers or one of those other you know, hobby type stores. I did get the heart-shaped votive holders from Yankee Candle. And over here, this is one of the other ceramic snowflake holders from Yankee. I have Santa's Pipe, which is a cherry tobacco scent and is a dupe for Autumn Lodge, because over here on this side, I actually do have Autumn Lodge burning. Now, my Santa's Pipe has been performing better than my Autumn Lodge. As you can see, this one is almost pulled out. The flame is going. I come over here to my Autumn Lodge, which I lit at the same time. I still got a lot of green wax, and I've been having a problem with the wick. If you guys have been watching me for a long time, you may recall that one of my favorite candles from Yankee Candle is Greenhouse. But I got a batch of Greenhouse candles a while back where they had these thick wicks that were like tree trunks. And after a while, like I'd light the candle would never pull out, the wick never grew, and eventually it would just burn itself out. And I think this Autumn Lodge has a similar wick because I've, lit the candle, and then, a couple hours later I'll come back and it's extinguished itself. So it's been a little bit frustrating, so I have to pamper it. But I have to say, I'm not sure if it's the Santa pipe or the Autumn Lodge or the combination of both. I'm actually getting a throw. I can smell it. Like this morning, I had put out all my 2-wick candles. So I had the Colonial Candle, the Baker 1909 candle out. I had all my Bath and Bodyworks candle out. I had my Kringle candles out. All I had burning in this room were Santa's pipe and Autumn Lodge, and I could actually smell it. And I really do enjoy that cherry tobacco type scent in the wintertime. So, but yeah, so anyway, I am enjoying a nice rare night at home on a Saturday. It's so lovely, even though it's been crazy raining outside. Luckily, in my area, I think we're mostly getting rain. I know, like, to the north of me, they're getting ice storms, and farther north, they're getting, like, God only knows how many feet of snow. South, people are getting tornadoes. For me, it's mostly just rain, but it's just kind of a nice night to stay at home with my candles, and so I'm glad I was able to take the time to do a video. And if you guys like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe below, and have a blessed day.